The greatest sadness in Sylvester Stallone's life was not a single event, but a series of failures, hardships, and seemingly insurmountable moments. However, if one had to choose the deepest sadness in his life, it would be the early days of Stallone's career. When he started his acting career, Stallone faced countless difficulties and rejections from the film industry. Not only was he looked down upon for his unsuitable appearance, but he was also judged to have no acting ability. He even had to sell his dog, a loyal friend, once because he did not have enough money to live. However, the most painful thing was the financial hardship and loneliness that Stallone experienced in his early days. He faced the pain of rejection, being looked down upon by people in the industry, and times of despair. He once thought he would never have a chance to reach the top. However, that greatest sadness did not make him fall, but was the motivation for him to persevere and keep striving. Sylvester Stallone was born on July 6, 1946, in New York. His career began with difficult and challenging days. He came to cinema with the desire to become a star, but in reality, it was a long road with many failures. After studying at the University of Miami and trying many different jobs, Stallone moved to Hollywood with the hope of finding opportunities in the film industry. Stallone tried some supporting roles in films such as The Party at Kitty and Studs, 1970. But his career really began to explode when he wrote and starred in Rocky, 1976. This film not only made Stallone a star, but also put him in the history of cinema as a symbol of perseverance and determination. Rocky is not only a sports film, but also an inspirational story of a poor man who was despised but never gave up on his dream. From the resounding success of Rocky, Stallone's career began to take great strides. He continued to build his image through roles in films such as Rambo, 1982, First Blood, and the Rocky sequels. The characters that Stallone portrayed were all strong, fierce, and did not give up in the face of any difficulties in life. He became a global icon of the action film genre and one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Stallone had a very successful career, with a series of commercially successful and beloved films. Rocky is one of the most nominated films and won an Oscar for Best Screenplay. The film took Stallone to new heights in his film career. Not stopping there, he continued to build success with the Rambo series, in which Stallone played John Rambo, a former soldier with special skills, considered one of the strongest images of the action film genre. These films have become icons not only in the film industry, but also in popular culture. In addition, Stallone also tried his hand at directing and producing, with films such as Rocky II, Rocky III, Rocky IV, and the sequels of the Rambo series. He also participated in the series The Expendables, 2010, an ambitious project with the participation of other famous action stars. Stallone's achievements have not only been limited to awards and recognition in the film industry, but he has also built a strong personal brand. To date, he has become a symbol of strength and determination, and one of the most influential people in global culture. Despite his brilliant career, Stallone's love life has been tumultuous. Stallone has been married 3 times. His first marriage was to Sasha Zak, an actress. They married in 1974 and had 2 sons, Sage Stallone, born 1976, and Sergio Stallone, born 1979. However, this relationship ended in 1985 when Stallone and Sasha decided to divorce. Stallone's second marriage was to actress Brigitte Nielsen, whom he met while filming Rocky IV, 1985. The relationship was short-lived, lasting only about 2 years, and they split in 1987. Stallone then met Jennifer Flavin, a model, and they married in 1997. The couple had 3 daughters, Sophia, Sistine, and Scarlett. Their relationship was strong and stable, and Jennifer Flavin was Stallone's constant companion throughout his later years. The couple built a happy family together, and Jennifer Flavin was an important part of Stallone's life, helping him balance his career and personal life. Sylvester Stallone is a very loving father to his children, especially his 3 daughters with Jennifer Flavin. These children were raised in a stable and loving family environment. Stallone's first daughter, Sophia, was born in 1996, followed by Sistine, born in 1998, and Scarlett, born in 2002. Stallone is very proud of his children and has always encouraged them to pursue the careers they love. His daughters are all involved in the entertainment industry, with Sistine and Scarlett taking part in modeling, and Sophia taking some steps into the film industry. Stallone has always shared that family is the most important thing in his life, and despite being busy with work, he always tries to make time for his family. However, the biggest loss in Stallone's life was the death of his eldest son, Sage Stallone, in 2012. Sage died of a sudden heart attack at the age of 36. This was an immense pain for Stallone to face, and he admitted that his son's death was the greatest sadness in his life. The loss of his beloved son was a great mental shock, and Stallone had to go through a long time to overcome this pain. Jennifer Flavin, Stallone's wife, once shared that she always stood by her husband during difficult times. She understood what Stallone had gone through during the early years of his career, when he had to face rejection and contempt from everyone in the industry. She also shared that the death of his son Sage was a great shock to the whole family, and Stallone had to face this sadness quietly and resiliently. Jennifer said that no matter what, the love in the family is always a great source of encouragement to help Stallone overcome challenges in life. Sylvester Stallone's career development journey is a story of resilience, extraordinary willpower, and bold decisions. Although not a welcome star from the beginning, Stallone has constantly struggled and persevered to build a solid position in the film industry, from the difficult days until becoming a legend in the world of cinema. Born in New York to a poor family, with part of his face paralyzed due to complications during childbirth, Stallone had to face many difficulties from an early age. His appearance was considered ugly by many people, with half of his face paralyzed, which made him self-conscious and felt that it was difficult for him to integrate into the crowd. However, it was these challenges that helped form a strong fighting spirit, always overcoming adversity. Ever since he was a student, Stallone showed his passion for acting and dreamed of entering the film industry. After graduating from high school, he decided to attend the University of Miami, where he studied art and acting. However, upon graduating, he had to face the harshness of Hollywood. Stallone had to live in poverty, not even having enough money to support himself and his family. One of the darkest moments in his life was when he had to sell his beloved dog to make ends meet. It was during this dark time that he began writing the script for the movie Rocky, a project that would later completely change his life. After the success of Rocky, Stallone continued to develop his career with other big projects. One of the next big turning points was the role of John Rambo in First Blood, 1982. The character of John Rambo, a war veteran abandoned by society, became a powerful icon in the action film genre. First Blood was a huge success and spawned a series of Rambo sequels, making Stallone one of the most famous action stars of his time. Not only limited to acting, Stallone also tried his hand at directing and producing. He continued to direct the sequels to Rocky, including Rocky II, 1979, Rocky III, 1982, and Rocky IV, 1985. These films were all huge commercial successes and helped Stallone affirm his position in Hollywood cinema. After the 1980s and early 1990s, Stallone's career somewhat stagnated. Although he still acted in films, his projects no longer received the same attention as before. However, in the early 2000s, Stallone had a strong career reboot. He decided to reinvent his image with Rocky Balboa, 2006. the sixth film in the Rocky series, but also the film that brought Stallone to a close. Rocky Balboa is a touching film in which the main character faces age and new challenges in life, but still does not lose faith in himself. The film was critically acclaimed and earned Stallone his second Oscar nomination. Not stopping there, in 2010, Stallone continued to renew his career with the series The Expendables. The film was an ambitious project that brought together famous action stars such as Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Jason Statham, and many others. Although receiving mixed reviews from critics, The Expendables attracted a large audience and became a popular action film franchise. The sequels of The Expendables continued to be produced, and Stallone continued to play an important role in maintaining the appeal of this series. Although entering the twilight of his life, Sylvester Stallone has not stopped working in the film industry. He continued to play action roles in the Creed series, a spin-off of the Rocky series, where Stallone played the trainer of Adonis Creed, Michael B. Jordan, the son of his old friend and rival Apollo Creed. The film received strong critical acclaim and earned Stallone an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor in 2016.